Good afternoon, everyone. Well, I guess it's not an afternoon, it's morning. But good morning, everybody. Welcome to ZSR 3. We have got a Twilight Princess randomizer race going on for you guys. We have got Rafa versus bewildebeest winners bracket, round 4. Winner goes on to face Gymnast. Should be exciting. In the commentary booth today, I have the Super Herald Brothers. You guys take it away.
Woohoo! Well, hello there.
Hello.
And we've got ourselves quite an exciting matchup. We have the number 1 seed Rafa versus the number 5 seed Beast.
Yes. Both of them are like extremely good. I know Beast is does a lot more speedrunning of this game. 100% he is especially good at, including getting every check. So in other words, he's going to be a pretty major threat when it comes to just execution. But I wouldn't count Rafa out because his logic, he is really good at picking up logic and picking up tricks as well. So this, I think, will be very close. It depends on the seed, because sometimes it can be more favorable to a one player than to another. It plays to one player's strengths, sort of thing.
Absolutely.
What do you think our starting hints is going to look like?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because yes, every start of a seed for standard, the starting hint will always give you your first Baron and a special hint that you can't see anywhere else. It'll tell you whether Clawshot or Rang are in dungeons, or it could be like a foolish sort of thing.
Yep. Here we go. Lanayru Spring and Southern Desert. Lake Bed Arbiters and Snow Peaks. So we have 2 Sniffa dungeons today.
Yes, Lake Bed, Snow Peak. Oh, and Arbiters and Snow Peak.
Alright. First chest of the day is... Wah. Only 5 rupees.
Not even a lot of rupees either. So, yeah, Southern Desert is foolish, so... And we do have a required Arbiter's Grounds.
Yeah.
But it does mean that Gerudo Desert is not entirely foolish. Beast is going to do his Sacred Grove opener, and it looks like Rafa is doing an Orden start here.
Yep.
Both equally valid. We don't know what could come out from either play.
Yeah. Alright. But we can
Orden
get our
openers
first vote
can...
here.
Yep. Because you just need to get 5 to get him. Uh-oh. That is unfortunate. Yeah.
Fishing rod!
A fishing rod on the Shadow Crystal check.
Yep. That's actually pretty good because there's less of a casino.
It also means that Sacred Grove is not foolish.
Yep.
It also means that Wildebeest, if he has to go to Orden, will be ready. And both of the Lake Always checks are dead, unfortunately.
Get your F's in chat for Plum.
Yeah. It seems like there's some shenaniganery around. The bots have been fighting today.
I thought this was supposed to be TPR, not MVM.
That being said, we're about to see what
Yuli's
been holding, because very often she seems to have stuff whenever I play.
Yeah. Okay.
She often has a claw shot in the crib.
I didn't even get to read that hint.
Yeah, it was a little fast. Oh, she was cradling some money.
Oh, and well, we know flight
Beast
by
did
foul
the
is usually
yeah.
checked ends here.
Beast did the Hawkeye based setup for it. Yes, there is a setup for flight by foul without iron
Whoa,
boots, and that's a
lantern!
lantern. He's got a fishing rod and a lantern. Let's go. Easy full clear of Orden province once he gets back if he needs to.
Yep. That's a lot of hearts, though. But I mean, you do have the lantern now.
Yeah. You win in a lot of rupees. And there's a grasshopper
We'll
on
see if she has anything.
Yeah. We don't know yet. We need an Agatha.
But it looks like Rafa will also be picking up his fishing rod.
Yep. And you'll probably get that
Snow Peaks
looks
is
like
dead. And that was
Snow Peak Ruins. Oh, that's big, and that's Farron Fields Bridge.
well, that's dead because we don't need to do City in the Sky.
Yep. So
That's one more check to remove from the pool.
it does mean that Farron Fields is okay. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Farron Fields is well, the bridge chest is dead. So if you get a boomerang, you can full clear the first time around. But so we'll be seeing the statue chests here.
Yep. Alright. Chicken seems to be fine with hanging around Beast. It looks like Rafa is doing the same thing here with the setup.
Yeah, it's a pretty good setup. It speeds things up quite a bit if you can
And a
get it
heart
consistently.
container.
Beast doing the river loop with that fishing rod. It'll be pretty good for him.
We got two checks here, and there's also a Shay.
Yeah, Beast will probably be going down like this way, grabbing off from the ledge. Because it's generally pretty good to get this hint here.
Yep.
And may be able to get a Poe on the way. Star Prize 2 is dead.
Yep. And this is the second copy of Snow Peak Ruins being foolish, which is good.
But it does mean that is effectively our go mode dungeon.
Yeah. I mean, we're just missing a bomb bag, a fishing rod, and a ball and chain for that section.
For it to be in logic. You can skip the bomb requirement. Kakariko Gorge to Morpheal.
And Bo is dead. That means no messy RNG for either of our runners.
We're about to see what Ashe has been holding on to.
Yep.
But so far, not bad on the hints. Lanayru Spring is one of those places that you feel like you're more than likely going to at least double dip.
Mm-hmm.
Ashe not having very much cash. Rafa going for the Zora's Domain stuff here.
I would call her now not so cachet.
But yeah, they are going to be getting the pose along the way, so... It is not just you, unfortunately. It seems that many people are experiencing it. At least I can see it too.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, Either that was sketch or Aru's memo. I
We'll
had
see
looked
in a
away for
moment.
1 second. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
I couldn't see that.
Oh, it was Aru's memo. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Because I see it
because
on Rafa's personal tracker.
yeah,
So we have some level of access to the desert already. And
yeah.
even to bits of Arbiter's Grounds, but I definitely would wait until we get at least a claw shot.
We haven't seen the hint for Izza yet.
Yeah.
It's a
Another
rupee.
blue rupee. Man, not a lot of money so far in the early game. Oh,
Oh,
Upper Zora's River
foolish.
is foolish.
Which
Self-hinted
means
foolish.
that means Izza definitely can't have anything.
Yep. But yeah, it seems like there's stuff on fire. I feel like the bots are rebelling.
Yes.
And now Beast is making his Orden dip with a full clear in mind, knowing that Bo is dead.
Yep.
The aren't like sometimes he goes really, really well, but at other times, let's just say you really, really want to slap him across the screen.
Yeah.
Putting it lightly.
20 rupees. And the
That's
fastest
less
way,
than usual.
and the save quitting is the fastest way to get out of Link's house. Ironically enough.
Yep.
But we get to see Cat Rescue. Actually, we could basically see a full clear of Orden.
Yep.
There's
Now,
a
will
potential
it
for
yield
Howard.
anything?
I mean, we didn't really see much from.
Yeah, we didn't see the super
Rafa's end.
sometimes.
Well, the trackers are working again now, so we don't need to worry about that. Just a few little issues here and there, but we got it all fixed. All right. And now the cat steals our dinner as usual.
Yep.
Oh my god. Midna's lament while the cat's stealing the fish and pushing the chicken away.
Hey, he's hungry, okay? He wants to show first he wants to show off to Mama that he caught something, and then he's gonna eat it.
Yes.
With
The
a side
chicken's-
of like milk.
Yes. That chicken's clearly in the way. And Rafa's doing purple mist here. A bomb
Ooh,
bag.
a bomb bag. That is a bomb bag in the mist.
Another barren location would be Lineru Springs to add.
Yeah, Lineru Springs is another barren location.
No problem.
I've been keeping it on my Gossip Stones tracker here. Keeping track of the hints if we ever need to pull them up again. So far we have Kakariko Gorge to Morpheal.
Yeah. And Rafa should be able to do the cave in Kakariko Gorge. And he should be able
You
to
could
do
peek.
the double claw shot out of logic, but he can also peek the bug check there.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a bad idea actually to do the cave right now.
Yeah.
It's a good chance it could just be like Zora armor, iron boots. It could even be boomerang for all we know.
Yeah.
All right, just some more cash. This is perfect for getting to Koro.
Yep.
Taking advantage of the dig shortcut in this cave. Because there is, in fact, a dig shortcut. And we now know that this place can't be foolish because of the bomb bag being this available.
Yep.
Well, that and we already have our foolishness. Sacred Grove to Blizzetta.
Well, there's the fishing rod.
Yep, there's the fishing rod. So that has already been fulfilled. And it looks like Rafa is going to go into Fair and Field from here.
Yeah. And since you have the under the bridge chest already hinted, you don't need to go there. You could peek the bug check there.
No, it's not a bug. It's a heart piece in the tree.
Gotcha.
And there's a sign like at the bridge, so you would still go to the bridge, but
Yeah.
not for the check. You'd go for the hint.
Mm-hmm.
So we're still missing a couple sometimes, a couple always, one path, the item path specifically. Iron boots.
That's massive.
That is pretty big indeed.
And
There's another
bag.
bomb bag. So you got a lot of explosives this seed.
And there were no Howards today.
Yeah. It seems like there was almost nothing in Orden.
Yeah. It could have easily been foolish.
Also, huge opponent slide on Beast's side.
Yep. I see what you did there, Sky.
Alright, we're about to see what the hubbub was about with Orden. And Orden Cat Rescue hinted dead.
Yep. With a second copy of Sacred Grove to Blizzetta. And there's the ending blow.
A hidden skill. And see, it was one of the female bugs, I believe.
Well, we do have a female grasshopper.
That was from Lake, though.
Yeah. It was the male slug. The
Male slug. Alright, so we know that it's dead. So we're missing one sometimes.
It looks like
Rafa kicking the bomb open with the... It looks like Beast will be doing Castletown loop here.
Yep.
Pretty reasonable play. Rafa chasing down the path because this is 3 checks. And that was a repeat hint on both sides.
Yep.
That was another hidden skill.
Yeah. Get another 4 hidden skills for both runners, and you could get Mortal Draw. Easy. Sarlo is...
Ball and chain!
That's
Charlo has the ball and chain! Let's go!
It looks like my It looks like the stream discussion we had where we wanted Charlo to have something came true.
Oh, Beast is gonna be doing Star 1 without Claw Shot.
It's out of logic, but it is possible.
Well, there's a magic armor in there. Not very useful at this point.
Yeah, especially with the iron boots. This is going to be
You should
really
be able
tight.
to get this. Ooh, boy. This is getting close. Hair-bitingly close. Oh, there's a claw shot in the cave!
Nice! And it was just
And
for fun.
Star 1 was dead. But that was a claw shot in the cave.
Yep. That means we're just a were actually just a Zora armor from actually going into Lake Bed.
Yes. But dang, I know you have bugs. I know that feeling all too well. Like opening. Oh, my god! There's a fishing rod. Agatha has the other fishing rod. No way.
Oh my goodness! That means that we're gonna get this. We're gonna get Snow Peak Ruins done pretty quickly.
Potentially.
Potentially. Extra money for Charlo.
Snow Peak Ruins has been hinted foolish.
There it is!
Oh my god! That is actually Snow Peak Ruins completable.
Yes.
Hold on. Let me refresh. And it seems like there was nothing on the double claw lock spec.
That was insane.
Alright, I refreshed. But Beast will be able to get his ball and chain.
Yep. He's able to basically do Snow Peak Ruins whenever he wants now.
Probably do it like as go mode.
Yeah. You never want to really do a foolish dungeon. Oh, Lantern to Spinner! Okay.
I'm still synchro. Yeah, you're ahead. Lantern to Spinner.
Alright, so we know that we'll be finding a spinner if we find that.
If we follow the lantern. Yeah.
And now we get to
And plus,
see...
if you could get the rang, then you could just do the skip, the portal skip for that.
See what Giovanni has today.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was some cash at this point.
It would be helpful, though, to be honest. We willed it into existence.
I mean, there's so many orange rupees in the pool.
Mm-hmm. And Snow Peak Ruins wasn't lantern locked, so there's only one check in Desert where it could possibly be for spinning.
There is... not quite. There is the entirety of Arbiter's Grounds.
Yeah.
There's also Snow Peak Province. It's not foolish.
Rafa checking this grotto out, even though Southern Desert in it foolish.
That sometimes happens.
Yeah. It may be a bit of a costly mistake, but... Nevertheless, this is still very early to call anything right now.
Yeah.
But knowing that Snow Peak Ruins is already completable at this point...
Ooh, nice. The triple on the Tektite there.
Yep. Yo, you love to see it.
But the entirety of Northern Desert is actually completable as well, because we do have all the tools to do it on Rafa's side.
Another skill.
Yep. We're just missing one sometimes hint and, like, 2 always hints at this point.
Rang was in the desert, it looks like.
Rang? Oh.
It looks like we're gonna see Kakariko Gorge play from Beast.
Was it Southern or Northern Desert that was hinted?
Oh, Fairfield Tree. Got it.
Oh, Fairfield Tree. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, Ice Block is a bottle of fairy tears.
Well, sadly, we will not be picking up those tears.
Yeah, we'll not be lapping them up.
It looks like we're seeing Lantern Grotto in Northern Desert.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah, we did. We got Laneru Spring, which was our opening hint. We got Snow Peak Ruins, and we got Upper Zora's River as our foolishes.
Yep.
And we got our sub-foolish being Southern Desert. And Beast will be getting his claw shot.
Yep. Thankfully, he doesn't need to get the bomb bag. He has, well, for now, he's got the ball and chain.
Yeah, he will need to grab one of the bomb bags for, at some point for Lakebed Temple, because you can't break the boulder with the ball and chain because it's underwater.
Yep. Back slice for Beast. That's his third skill. So he's only 2 away from Mortal Draw, which is an incredible move.
Yeah, especially if you can get rare Chew Jelly, it is incredible on Beast Ganon. Great Fairies tier wouldn't be that bad for Star-Lord if you don't have Master Sword.
Yeah. Useless magic armor, which we've already seen on Rafa's end.
Yeah. At this point, it doesn't matter too much. Watch out, there's Claw Shot for Beast.
And another
my
bomb
God.
bag in desert!
The only reason it's not hinted foolish. Like, flat out.
And
there's
a bow!
a bow! Oh my god, we got bow, boomerang, claw, and a sword! Oh my god.
And a rod!
And a drum rod! My god, this game keeps giving.
Rush Desert, easy.
It initially just started, like, basically barren, and it's like, oh, nope, never mind, I was wrong.
And another
Absolute
skill.
bait. Oh my god. That is another skill, so that would be 4 for Beast once he gets into the desert.
Oh yeah.
Because he's definitely gonna get that boomerang. But yeah, objectively speaking, Farron Fields is generally a pretty good play to squeeze in at some point. But dang, that is like almost 2 dungeons.
Yep. Only missing Zora armor and then swords and second claw shot for go.
Yeah. Yeah, and Rafa's Iron Boots, if I recall correctly, are in Mist.
Grotto.
Oh yeah, this grotto right here that Beast is about to go into.
With another bomb bag.
Yeah.
But 27 minutes in, and we are getting a
dip into
Arbiter's
Grounds.
This chest will always be a small key in these settings.
Yep. Good to refill right here.
It's free. You don't have to pay a trill.
Well, sometimes I like dumping my life savings onto him, okay? I want to bring him and all of his birdie descendants to college and back.
Fair enough.
But
and
I can
the
see
entirety
Beast.
of Arbiter's ground is indeed locked behind the lantern. So
So there's a good chance that Spinner is in here.
So far, our first check is a bomb refill.
All right, we're about to see something
Something
good,
good.
but no big K, and 2 swords in dungeons.
That's actually massive. Once Rafa makes his way into Castletown, that will give him another dungeon.
Yep. You'd think that lake bed would have been the thing that was hinted foolish. Oh my god, because it's definitely much later than. But it is what it is. There's the key. It's logical key number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, looks like Rafa is setting up for Po 1 skip here.
Yep.
A slightly different variation than from what I use, but if it works, right? Ooh,
Oh.
yeah, that pillar could be a bit finicky for anyone who's ever done this trick.
The Pillar of Evil.
Nice.
Second
You got
try.
it, though? But yeah, having a boomerang going into this dungeon is super nice. Because you skip pulling the chandelier up here. But very clean Po 1 skip for the most part.
And Stalfos dead.
That one is logical key number 5. So, Death Sword and the northern rotating room are items.
Yep.
Because boss key's also in the first half of the dungeon. Because of the hint. I feel like Beast's next play is probably going to be a romp through desert as well. Or at least getting this chest. Because this one is really easy to isolate.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are getting Po number 4 as our Po number 1.
Of course.
And it will be time to sniffa some stinky ghost.
Speaking of Sniffa,
Looks like Beast is doing Kakariko.
and well, it's a region we haven't really seen yet, and Sniffa.
Ooh, this is not a bad opportunity to do this, so... that is a piece of heart. It is such a shame we do not have the Sniffa emote.
Yeah. One that looks like Wolflink would be even better, to be honest.
It would be.
Let's see what's underneath this underwater chest. Yeah, I would love that.
Oh, there's a sword!
Another sword! That means we know where all of our swords are located.
Yep, because there's one in a dungeon.
There's
Yeah,
two in dungeons.
Yeah, there's 2 in dungeons. There's one in the desert. And there's one in Kakariko Village.
Yep.
I wish
there.
I could do art, but I can't. Art is, like, drawing is not my expertise. It truly is. Well, at least drawing real good, I should say. Nope, that is a bomb refill. As Rafa gets another ghost.
Yes. One he doesn't have to sniff up, but one he has to kill.
Yeah, because you have to kill at least 2, 3, and 4 for Poes to open the gates. They do not check for Poe 1. Not that it really matters. Because Poe 1 you could just do later. It's not a big deal. Man, there has been nothing in that graveyard so far.
The only thing we're missing for it is Shay's sketch.
And
Springwater's
Goron
dead.
Hot Spring Water Rush is dead. He would be a bit fishy, but
And it looks like Beast will be grabbing the hints here. We haven't really found much aside from the boss key in Arbiters. But it is a good dungeon to get out of the way.
Sniffa the stinky fish ghost.
Yes.
And still no last to sometimes, that's unfortunate.
Alright. We'll see what's in the inn.
Not much. I'm gonna see a few more checks in Arbiter's Grounds.
Another key?
Another key. That is, I think, the 4th key we found.
Yeah.
Yeah. So rats should be another key then. If for those of you keeping key count and key logic, then yeah, that will be like number. Rats one is number 4.
The
oh my god,
skeleton horde
these
is
are
coming.
they're the most annoying small enemies you can think of.
They come in like hordes. And
You think that they died once already and that was enough for them, but now they need to poke you with sticks to remind you.
It doesn't help that Rafa only has the practice sword.
No, Death Sword can be required. In fact, he has a sometimes hint in these settings.
Yep.
You can do...
You can skip him, though.
Was it hinted dead? I don't think I saw that sometimes. Maybe I'd missed it. It wouldn't be the first time.
Okay.
Okay, so...
And the shield for Beast.
Yep, that is logical key number 4 right there.
Those rats were trying to get their filthy little paws on Link. But Rafa was having none of it.
Alcove chest is more money. And I know that Beast has swapped out for water bombs as well.
Yep, he's getting ready in the event that might need to go into lake bed.
Yeah.
We want to see what the something good is beyond this point now.
It might be Zora armor for all I know.
Yeah.
Or it could be like another bow.
Or a sword. Because there are... It looks like, unfortunately, Rafa didn't quite make it up there.
Yeah, this one could be a little bit tricky. On both sides, I should say. There's a second dom rod.
Well,
Oh,
neither of them
no.
lock each other, so there is potential.
Spinner!
There it is!
Oh my
That's
God!
French vanilla!
French vanilla spinner! No way!
That means we might...
That is something good.
Yep.
But, so that means we have all of our, sometimes. So we're missing a Zora armor and double claws, basically. Because swords in dungeons, at this point, is not even a big deal.
Yeah. And we know that it won't be at Snow Peak Ruins.
Yep.
Hey.
I mean, if Beast can find double claws, and make his way over to the desert, basically, then yeah. This could be a sub-hour go mode, which is crazy. Although now that Beyond This Point has already pointed to something good, there may be more. I have a feeling Rafa may do Death Sword.
There is that possibility.
As he has not gotten that hint yet, because he's not been to Castletown at all.
Not really seeing anything else other than the spinner, but I mean, the spinner's all you
he's gonna skip it. That makes sense, though. You just go to the boss immediately. So that means all of our swords are in Lakebed, basically.
Yep.
Well, there could be one on Stalord, the greatest mini-boss of all time, according to ChatGPT.
Yes. Who is actually in Temple of Time.
Instead.
And remember, he's taken one of his L's already.
He's taken one of his L's already, too. Yep.
Alright, this is double dom rod locked, and it is Ashe Sketch.
Ashe Sketch. Oh my god. I think double claws are just basically a casino at this point. The only thing we have going for it is that it's kind of claw locked. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh. Managed to get him before he screamed.
Yep. But
that is not easy with wooden sword.
Wooden sword Stalord's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. It truly is. Like, stage 1 won't be too bad, like, considering it's all spinner, but, like, stage 2? Oh, goodness. It's a multi-phase fight regardless.
Yep. At least we get to destroy some vertebrae first. And it looks like phase 1 is being handled as smoothly as you'd expect from a top-level runner.
Yeah, the skeletons can be pretty annoying. Like, there's some level of RNG to them. But you can generally handle them most of the time.
It looks like Stock Cave didn't have anything of value today.
Nope. Unfortunate. But it was a reasonable play from Beast's perspective. Knowing that
Absolutely.
Claw is,
This is going to
his
be a
path.
desert play from Beast, but he will have the advantage of at least having another sword when he goes through Northern Desert.
To a degree, yes. I mean, it has a cool text box, but not much else. But Beast will be going in with an Ordnance sword as opposed to,
Just because money can buy you
Rafa's...
happiness doesn't mean it can buy you progression in a video game. Well, in a retro video game at least. I see.
Southern Desert, Sub-Foolish throwing a lot of people off today.
Yes.
The greatest threat to all spiders. Bombs.
Oh, I mean, if you had something that explodes like that, you sure as hell would not want it exploding on you.
I mean, it is, but we already got Ball and Chain on Beast's side. You got it off the snail instead. Well, the money off the snail.
Just sell a snail to get a ball and chain. Then you give a grasshopper to get a fishing rod.
Truly. Let's just blow it up. Just throw a nuke at it. That works every time.
And that is an appropriate username for this scenario.
I think Beast remembered.
Yes.
Rafa went through this as well, which is understandable. That's why I have gossip stones on the side. But this should be basically, yeah, curtains for Stalord. Assuming the quick spins are cooperating. Because you know how it is sometimes.
Yep. But then again, an oversized splinter isn't going to be killing a skeleton as quickly as, say, a real sword.
Oh my god. Getting cursed.
Yes.
Yeah, when you have to do the fight this way, it kind of sucks. It feels so bad. Especially since there's actually the potential to soft lock on this boss. If the spinner bounces on the ground and then it hits Stalord, you can actually soft lock the camera, and by extension, soft lock Link, and you won't be able to move. I can tell you how I found out about it, and it wasn't easy.
Of course. Oh, Stalord refuses to die. This is what happens when you have a splinter for a sword.
But I mean, not much choice in the matter.
True.
Because you have to play to have an Easter egg hunt for that sword. Beast going in and stealing the whole hog.
Excuse me while I steal your pig.
Yeah, Stalord is a little cursed. Just a wee bit.
But Beast will be encountering his riches in Northern Desert momentarily.
Yep.
And Rafa is taking care of Stalord.
Yep. 47, almost 50 minutes in, and Stalord is down on Rafa's side. And Beast will be able to do that fight faster just because of the... Oh, that's a dragonfly that's not very useful.
Right?
It looks like Beast is probably going to do a wolf clip into the gate there. Which is actually legal in Standard. But it does carry some risk with you. Although, with Uku being available... You know, that has been mentioned a few times by at least one of us.
Yeah. Now to clip through this.
Well, City in the Sky is not one of our required dungeons, so unfortunately... Yeah, there will be no sword.
It'll be 2 in Lake Bed.
Yep. And there's Helm Splitter for Beast. But yeah, it would be really nice to be able to see which bosses we had to fight for stream, because it is the most commonly asked question on Restream.
Yep. There's a wallet that doesn't really do much for us.
Not in these settings, yeah.
Yeah.
So Beast will be finding that that spinner. So
now, only imagine if we could do Mallow Mart.
It is a pain to set up right now.
Yeah.
700 rupees, and you have to do Goron Springwater. That would be pretty nice.
Because who doesn't like Mallow Mart? We need to make that like a retail chain in Hyrule.
But, yeah, it would be pretty nice to be able to see which dungeons. Kind of like what we see in Wind Waker Rando, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like, the required bosses. Or an OOTR with the required dungeon rewards. Yeah, things will come with time. And Rafa is probably gonna just full clear Sacred Grove here. It makes sense. It is a path location, even though we already have the fishing rod we initially got confirmed as path. That being said, it is still a reasonable play to do this right now.
Yep. Sniffa, the stinky ghost.
Yes, we have sniffed another stinky ghost. A lot of money.
Orange rupee poles.
But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's really all that much else in Sacred Grove, I want to say.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, but,
There's still the chest, and I believe the grotto as well.
No, the grotto was done already.
Okay.
It was just the lantern check. But I think Rafa will be going into Castletown, so we will at least get that info.
Yeah.
You know what just opened up, though, is Zora's Domain.
Yep. All 3 checks that are still remaining.
One would be out of logic, but you can do it. But the other 2 are in logic. Going for the wolf charge attack. There's the boss key. And Rafa will be getting that ball and chain. And he will also be getting the fishing rod in just a little bit as well.
Yep.
As Agatha seems to have wanted to go fishing today.
True. It is an uncommon Charlo W.
Yep. Usually it's just a heart container or a heart piece or some rupees. Sometimes an ammo refill.
Sometimes he's a female grasshopper or dragonfly.
But Rafa will be able to also get the Southern Castle checks as well here. Like tightrope and fountain chest. Something Beast wasn't able to get in his first trip around Castletown. But yeah, at this point we're just seeing what the other runner has done, retreaded. But Rafa won't have to go and grab the house Poe because he already got the Poes in Arbiter's Grounds.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just some extra cash, but I mean,
it helps.
I was still doing it. Fair enough. Probably out of habit. Because you can skip that one if you got 20. It's just easier to route 20, yeah, to get that Poe. But I mean, if you have dungeon progression, especially Arbiter's Grounds, that you can more or less full clear, I mean, it's just good to do it now, right?
Absolutely.
But yeah, at this point, we're just looking for 2 items. Zora armor and double claw shot.
Yeah. Because we know that Lakebed has to have both swords now.
Yep. Unfortunately, the Zora armor can be just about anywhere that isn't
I know you have
locked
bugs.
behind. That isn't Zora armor locked. Which is just basically the dungeon and underwater Goron.
We'll get to see both of these checks momentarily.
Yep. Because they are claw locked, so there is a chance that the double claw is here.
Yeah. Which would greatly reduce that casino.
Yep.
Into another one.
Well, it's not that. But using this as a launching off point, you can just do this instead. And nothing. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be a really cursed spot for double claws. Great Bridge.
Yeah, probably.
Because it is like all of the checks are claw locked.
Yes. And we know where the other Dom Rod is.
Yep. Beast has both Dom Rods.
Yes.
Rafa has to get the one off of Bomb Rock in Elden Field, which is not a unreasonable thing to do. I will say that.
Absolutely.
Now, it's kind of a gamble for, guessing where it is. Which, I feel at this point, Spinner is locked behind Claw, and so is, and Claw should be locked behind Claw. So, you could have a Spinner locked check also lock the Claw.
Yeah, casino mode is generally regarding spots that are unhinted.
For items, typically. Unhinted items looking for go mode, at least. In this case, it would be like the double claw. Like, we have a bit of a clue, but not like the biggest of clues. The only thing we have going for it is that it is a claw-locked item.
Yeah. Another one would be Zora armor. We haven't found that yet.
Zora armor could be literally anywhere at this point.
Yep. Except lake bed or
yeah, except lake bed.
Or Zora's Domain, Underwater Goron.
Yeah, because that is logically Zora armor locked in these settings. You could do it out of logic with Iron Boots and Bombs in a Dream. It's not too particularly difficult to get it, but... And Rafa will be getting a sword here.
It looks like our runners are going to be mostly tied up in progression for now.
Yeah. True. But neither rod is actually claw locked, interestingly enough.
Yeah.
And there is Spinner for Beast.
Yep. And Star-Lord will be slightly faster on Beast's end because he does
having the Orden sword as opposed to the
practice sword, which is even worse on Argarok. Thankfully, we do not have a City in the Sky seed today.
Actually, Argarok is impossible with the training sword.
Yeah. But our runners are pretty healthy today.
Yeah, this game tends to dump out a lot of hearts.
Yeah, it's because you need 5 pieces to get a container instead of 4.
Beast was trying to go for the jump here. Because it is slightly faster than doing spinner strats.
And he gets it.
He got it. Because he also knows that, Death Sword is dead. Because it was hinted dead this time around. So he just has to pull out the Iron Boots to just fall in the quicksand quickly.
Yes.
Like, real quickly. Every time. Rafa is now going to be replacing one of his bomb bags with water bombs.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That just
I thought I was
barely
gonna
touched
miss. Yeah, I thought that was gonna miss. But yeah, right now I'd say it's pretty neck and neck.
it. Yeah.
We just need that decisive factor, which would be basically double claw or Zora armor at this point.
Absolutely.
It would be a really cursed spot, like with the hints that we have. What if the Zora armor is in Snow Peak province?
It's possible.
Yeah, because the double claw can't be in there because neither fishing rod or ball and chain are locked by claw shot.
And neither is the
However,
lantern.
yep. However, the Zora armor could be anywhere in the world that isn't Zora armor locked. Yeah, exactly. Most places. Ooh, weaving through those skeletons.
Yep.
That is not easy. Oh, going for a good bounce here. Should get it.
Easy.
Very clean on Beast's side.
Vertebra.
Rafa is going to be doing... We'll get that double dom rod. He'll also be grabbing that Ashe sketch out of... Well, in Logic now, but... doing it out of Logic. Because nobody in the top 24 does it the vanilla strat. You either do the LJA, which you could tell when someone does the LJA is that they do more speedrunning, which is because they typically get that chest, like Midna, Midna's Lament State, or Midna's Desperate Hour, as opposed to what we have, which is post.
Alright.
Oh my god. And I believe it is on Beast's side. He's having some difficulties with his internet connection, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. Okay, we are getting a few issues on...
Beast side, and we can't see it. We'll have to, Okay, he'll be back soon. Oh, okay, he's,
Yeah, just unfortunate it happens to all of us.
Yeah.
But I will say that pretty much at this point, he shouldn't have much problem with Stalord. Because Orden's Sword is much easier than the
Well, I guess we're getting
sword.
a radio mode for Beast stream.
No,
Never
we're
mind.
back. And he had just beat Stalord.
Yep.
The mini-boss of all time.
Yes. Thank you, ChatGPT.
It has accidentally created one of the best memes. Well, of course, Orden's Sword is much faster than the Wooden Sword.
Okay, let's see. What does... I think this is a northern...
Yeah, this is for the Stal... yeah, this makes sense. This is... You get the Stalfos Grotto, which is claw-locked. You get potentially find the Zora armor here, too.
Yep.
But the big thing is that spinner is claw-locked, so... that'll definitely help out a bit We'll find out if there's anything of importance on the owl statue here. It could be Zora armor. It can't be much else. Nah, this is just some money.
Well, we do like cash here.
True. Yeah, it is crazy that they synced up just like that.
Yeah.
Looks like Rafa's just got a full clear here. Makes sense. Ooh. He almost got the moving claw shot, but that's not easy.
We haven't really seen the Nehru field.
Yeah, that is full clearable.
Yeah.
But the only thing really there that would get us our well, it's Mortal Draw.
Mortal Draw, let's go!
Okay, nothing so far.
We have exterminated the skeletons. Alright.
Yeah, Mortal Draw is such a good skill. Nope, nothing. Unfortunate. Unlike before, this actually could have been hinted foolish.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. Not this time around.
I think this is Southern Castle, or like just outside Castle Town, because there are 3 checks here. All of which
oh, actually, maybe it's besides Castle Town to Great Bridge Loop.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of checks, and this one is a really nice LJA to get. It's so satisfying.
We'll see it in a moment.
It's not too difficult. It's not a too difficult one, and it's super nice.
That is epic.
Yeah. Another bow, not bow locked. Very convenient, too. It's nice to have that extra ammo, because Beast had run out of arrows at some point. Good, yeah, let's see what we... some extra cash. That is truly unfortunate. It looks like, yep, this is a bridge play here.
Yeah.
This is not bad, because all of the checks in in bridge are claw locked, even in all sanities, because of the bugs. Well, they are rang locked, but they can also be claw locked. So yeah, we'll probably see Helmasaur into bridge then. Yes, as Beast would say, big and quivering. Maybe we'll get giant and quivering as well.
Yes. We just need to nip those Helmasaurs. And then we'll probably be seeing a Great Bridge of Hylia play.
And Rafa going for the Kakariko Gorge owl statues here.
Yep.
Reasonable to do. Full clear your paths if you're not too sure. Well, we are sure about the claw, but like there could be just the Zora armor laying around here, right?
Yeah.
Nothing really precludes it from being just the claw. That being said, we'll find out in a bit. Well, some money.
Gotta love that check, that cash, and we do have an easier way to...
Oh, he's going for the spinner check. This makes sense. The spinner is claw locked in in this seed, so...
Yep.
It makes sense to do this on the way. But that LJA that Rafa did is so satisfying. I actually do like non-target variants myself, and it was confirmed for the claw shot.
Yep.
It looks like Rafa's probably going to be doing bridge loop as well here.
Yeah.
Probably putting like spinner track on the side as well, because it is reasonable considering double claw can be anywhere claw locked at this point. For all we know, it could just be in Lake Bed Temple chilling, but we don't have that info quite yet.
Wah wah.
Boink.
All right. This is a Great Bridge of Hylia play here.
Yeah, makes sense to me. It's something I would do. Like, knowing Claw. It's a play that just makes a lot of sense here. And I know Rafa's probably going to follow that up, too.
Yep.
Like, you typically don't get this hint just because you usually have most, if not all of your hints by the time you get to, you know, to this stage.
Yep. And more hearts.
Alright, nice. Ooh. Nope.
Nope. There's 3 more checks here.
Yep. And any one of them could be double claw, or even Zora armor. Because Zora armor could still be claw locked for all we know.
Yeah.
Yes, every check we do gets us closer to peak province.
Truly.
Yeah, they are pretty even. It's just basically, at this point. Basically, both of them did, Arbiter's Grounds, and nobody's really gonna push Snow Peak area. Because Snow Peak Ruins is kind of the go mode dungeon you want to do.
Yeah.
The only thing different is that Beast hasn't done all of the hook lock to south of Castletown stuff. But they did not matter, like, for items.
It looks like
Zora armor!
Zora armor! That's another
Oh
dungeon.
my god. So, yeah, you just do this check immediately, and then you go into Lake Bed here.
And we're getting more Lanayru Springs on Rafa's end.
Lanayru Field, yeah.
Yeah, Lanayru
Unfortunately, we know that at this point, it's Double Claw is likely in Lake Bed at this point.
Yeah. More water bombs.
But now with that, we can skip Snow Peak Province as well. So, yep, Zora armor being in Great Bridge of Hylia. Any Great Bridge of Hylia field, the Hylia bridge checkers like me?
But it looks like because of this play, Beast is going to be pulling ahead for now.
Yep.
And if there's nothing here in Lanayru Field Grotto, then that's going to give Beast an even bigger edge.
There isn't going to be a claw. There's not going to be that Zora armor. So,
all right.
unfortunately, it's going to be just probably like a rupee or a piece of heart at this point. I could be wrong, but I don't really think so.
Well, it's a heart, so you're right on that one.
Because, yeah, Lake Bed Temple not only has 2 swords, it probably has the double claw shot in, like, the other half of the dungeon.
And just like that, Beast has just pulled slightly ahead. Because I'm fairly certain Rafa will be also doing Great Bridge of Hylia fairly soon.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do this after that. Beast has been keeping in mind about the stuff that is claw locked, so
I do have to say, Beast's Zor armor colors are just immaculate. You love to see it.
oh my god, it kind of looked like salmon, but like with green.
Toxic fish, easy.
But yeah, that is our first key in
the entrance chest.
Wanda and Cosmo. Oh my god, it's like they transformed into his armor. Oh my god.
That implies Link has fairy godparents. And
he lives in a world of magic anyway, so would it really be that shocking?
Canonically, he's also 17.
So he's old enough to get fairy godparents. Come on, he has a rough life having to be a hero.
True. But I mean, he has Midna.
Midna does not fulfill wishes. She helps him get stronger, but she does not give him wishes. Kind of a difference.
Link doesn't need extra wishes. He just needs to get wise.
Now that's Zelda's job. She does all the thinking for him.
Of course. He just needs to be courageous. I mean, he is the wielder of the Triforce of Courage.
But yeah, this shouldn't be too bad then. There's the
boss key. That was immediate. You'll love to see it. So when Beast hits go mode, that will be immediately rushed.
Honestly, I'd probably check the west side and just go for that instead. Because none of the east... Oh, actually, you could... Full clearing this makes sense too, because that Zora armor is claw locked.
And that's a wallet.
No, I think that was money.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah, yeah, connectivity issues, you know how it is sometimes. Probably gonna say either
something good.
Something good.
There's a sword in the desert. Oh, gee.
Well, it's gonna point to that or the one in Kakariko Village, so
yeah,
there wasn't much hope for these hints.
And there's only two things that Beast really cares about for the rest of this seed.
Swords and the double claw shot, which is more than likely somewhere in this dungeon. Where? Don't know. Because the whole dungeon is claw locked by extension of Zora armor.
Lantern oil.
Oh my god, slingshot would be such a funny thing for requirements.
That tech type is getting closer.
I never open that gate these days. I just claw shot my way there. Because more cutscene is more bad. Enough said.
Yes. And Rafa also picking up that Zora armor.
It could be required for Goron Mines too, Pixie. Logically required for Goron Mines or or the Baba Grotto.
But since we have bows, it would be useless.
Yeah. Or if you were forced to play through the prologue. But we have two swords somewhere.
Yes.
We have two swords and a claw somewhere in this. I think once or twice I did. at least getting a logically required one. Oh, there's double claw! Oh my god!
We got it! Beast is just one sword away from go mode, and it's right here in Lakebed Temple.
Gaming.
Gaming indeed. That means that we might be seeing our finals matchup fairly soon. Not like right away, but we'll know what the matchups will be.
That was a sick LJA on Beast's side. Like, I kind of saw what it was, but connectivity said otherwise.
Yep.
Oh, bug.
That female mantis. Why was she down underwater? Well, male
It's a
mantis.
male mantis. Yep, this easy jump. Just skip everything here.
Buggies, yes.
Rip
Was that
Lizalfos.
Lizalfos. Just love it when the random enemy just suddenly falls from the ceiling and dies.
Yeah.
But I think it is safe to say now that Beast will probably be heading into the finals against Gymnast.
Yeah, it's the thing that really depends on is where's that sword? Sword!
There it is!
Easy. Well, we don't have to go west at all.
Well then, we're going all the way.
We're out of here. Who needs the full clear? Something good? Something not so good. See ya, Lakebed. We're gonna be fighting Morpheal. And then we gotta go into Snow Peak Ruins.
Yep. And just find the bedroom key.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Beast will do the portal skip. I was going for this LJA. I appreciate that. Probably wants to get a better angle so he can get it on top of like the higher part of the staircase. Like this.
Yeah.
I would say that Beast has a not a huge lead, but definitely a lead.
Yeah.
Rafa's not that far behind.
If he goes east side or like the right side of Lakebed, then he will be able to
If
at
he
least
full clears, yeah, east side, then or goes for a east clear, then he will definitely still be good on that. But this is still a fairly close match between the two.
Now
This
it's all
will
about
be-
where to find the bedroom key.
Yeah, it could be hinted, which would be really nice for our runners, or it could be really disgusting, and it could be like, I don't know, Orden Pumpkin Chest.
Yep.
Which would probably be the worst. We have gotten booped, indeed. Boop. We got booped by Stalord, the greatest mini-boss in the wrong dungeon. We got Eyes of Yeto, we got Sniffa. This seed is truly one to be, to truly play.
And we got the Alaskan Ballworm!
True. Oh my god.
Quite a jet. The deciding
It's gonna take
factor
a
is
while
really
to get to
armor.
Snow Peak Ruins, though. It's gonna burn some of that jet time, unfortunately.
Yeah. But still,
But it is a really fast seed for having Snow Peak Ruins and Arbiter's Grounds.
yep. And Lakebed.
And Lakebed, too, because those are like the 3 really slow dungeons.
Yep.
City in the Sky is relatively slow because the boss is basically an auto-scroller. And will not be having any access to basically any boosted DPS, unfortunately. No rare chew jelly, no tears of Great Fairy Tears. We know where they are, but no one's gonna grab them.
Yeah.
As much as I like doing Ice Block Puzzle, I will
So-
still not grab it.
There is Mortal Draw,
Yeah.
so they can make Beast can make slight work of Beast Ganon.
Good job. This is a really close match between the two of them.
Yeah.
At this point, it'll be like panicking, like at the back of their minds, like, "Oh my goodness, where's my opponent?" sort of thing. Potentially, I know that's something you sometimes feel when you're in the middle of a race. It's like, where are they? How close are they to finishing? That sort of thing. Like, maybe I am actually ahead, but I don't know yet. But yeah, we will be having some sniffa with a stinky fish.
A very stinky fish that's appropriately named. And it looks like a salmon, too.
It really does look like a salmon.
And the one that Yeto is carrying is even bigger.
Yeah, true, very true. But we did not have to go into Snow Peak Province for items.
And there's double claw shot for Rafa, so he just needs to pick up his sword.
It probably is stinkier.
Yes.
But it is now time to sniffa.
Sniffa. I'm so glad we got the double Sniffa dungeons.
Yeah, same here. It's great for restream. As Rafa gets bug.
Yes. And Rafa will be hitting Go mode fairly soon.
It looks like you'll be doing Deku Toad first.
Yeah. I don't think the sword's gonna be down here, though.
No. I feel like unless there's a bow on the other side. Because it's not strictly bow locked in this seed because Rang was available.
True. So far, that is refill. And
Money.
we'll just have to see what's on the Froggo himself.
Yeah, the great mighty toad.
Yes.
I like the fact that you can basically two-shot it with the ball and chain. Absolutely nuts to me.
I know he's supposed to be a toad, but he looks more like a frog.
Yeah. Yeah,
like-
he is definitely more like a frog than a toad.
Yeah. Because he doesn't have, like, the bumps on his skin.
Yeah. Well, he does
Oh,
up
yeah.
the top, but, like, not everywhere else.
True.
Goodbye, Toad. We barely knew ya. Either way, oof. Yeah, I love the quick strats for Toad as well.
Oh,
But we will
Paying
probably
out,
be
at
getting a portal skip on Beast's side here.
mhm.
Nice, I think he got it.
Yep, he did.
The only thing really difficult about this trick is having to navigate in the snowstorm.
Yeah. That's not something Beast has to worry about due to his experience in speedrunning this game for so long.
all that practice paying out, right?
Yep.
Like, I still need to practice this, like, basically with the fog effect.
But it is exciting to know our finalists now.
And Rafa's, like, not out of the tournament. He's
going to be up against G's in the lower brackets.
Yeah, this is gonna be... Because we are getting really close to the end of the tournament right now. Not many matches left. And it'll be pretty interesting.
Down to the top 6, I believe.
Yeah, and it'll be down at least another number by the end of this weekend, next weekend.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's easy. Didn't even need the hint. Goodbye.
That was easy.
That was like the easiest possible check for that.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, very definitely a sub 2 this seed.
Oh, yeah. It may not be a sub 1 go mode, but it was a sub 2 seed.
I like how you can just phase through the floor. But yeah, this will be a pretty quick fight.
Oh, yeah.
Just remember to do the fish suit dance.
It took longer to get there than it did to finish the dungeon.
Yep. But yeah, it is almost Eyes of Yeto time.
Who need mirror?
He is truly a charmer.
Of course.
After all, sometimes the simplest things are the best things. But yeah, this shouldn't be too difficult of a boss, thankfully.
Yep. Honestly, the hat that Yeto wears looks basically like a horse saddle.
I think it might be, considering where they live.
Yeah.
But yeah, this looks to be about like I want to say a 149-ish sort of seed.
Yeah. Immortal Draw does make it a little bit faster on the Beast Cannon part. Rafa having a slight bit of trouble with our beloved Alaskan bullworm here. But thankfully...
And it is not playing nice.
Got it now. I think it's just one more hit.
Yes, evasive maneuvers.
Truly.
And there we go. We will be seeing the Eyes of Yeto.
Yes. Well, two bosses dying at once. Well, one of them dies, and the other one, well, snaps out of her funk.
Kind of snaps out of her madness. Her mirror-induced madness.
I'm telling you, man, mirrors are not safe for Yetis.
Definitely not. Looking into Eyes of Yeto will solve all problems.
Yes. But I think it's really funny when Yeto comes in, just pushes you aside.
Yes. Really the... Oh, nice flip there. I saw that.
Ow.
Truly, 9 out of 10 doctors do indeed recommend the Eyes of Yeto. Ideally, staring treatment, as to harm nobody in the process.
Who need mirror? Well, I mean, in these settings, you don't even need the mirror, because you only need the shadow fuse parts. And, well, Beast has all of them now. Rafa's just missing one.
But she knows where to get it, and it'll be a pretty fast dungeon for him as well.
Yep. This will be fairly soon. I'm pretty sure they're already done at this point. Or at least Beast is.
We'll be pretty close, yeah. It takes about 10 minutes to do this.
Yeah.
Depends on how finicky Ganondorf wants to be. You know how he is sometimes.
Of course. Beast scaring the local residents.
I feel it's like it's their fault for not being in touch with the wild.
Of course. It's their fault for having an irrational fear of a singular wolf.
He is a pretty big wolf, though.
True.
Not the biggest I've seen, but definitely pretty big.
But you don't need that many soldiers out on the streets with spears.
Yeah, we are climbing through the tower. Easy.
While Rafa is gonna sniffa the stinky fish. Dire wolf, though.
Oh.
But there's so many types of wolves out there. Looks like slight problems. Just a bit of buffering here and there, but alright.
Bomb arrow strats on Dark Nuts. Let's go.
Yep. That didn't take very long. And down goes the Dark Knight.
Yep. But it's always satisfying seeing the boomerang model in Twilight Princess. The little wing motif they got going for it is, the winner of this match faces Jim.
And the loser faces G's.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to, like, the end of the tournament now, and it has been bonkers on, like, how close some of the races ended up being.
Yeah. But this will be quite an epic finals game between Jim and Beast.
It'll be a winner's final, because grand finals we'll have to find out who the matchup's gonna be.
But it's the battle of the large streamers / speedrunners. It'll be epic.
But it ended up being still a fairly close match between Rafa and Beast here. Just ooh, unfortunate. Yeah, the final enemy of the final boss of this game is obviously these two keys. It's not Ganondorf.
Keys truly are the final boss of every game. Oh my god!
Ooh,
That was
is
so
unfortunate.
close. But this is not going to be a major time loss here.
I believe it will be sticking to best of one, but for the grand finals, it is technically a best of three.
Yeah. Oh, are we becoming robots now?
Oh no.
The machines have taken over. Alright. Oh,
Okay.
it's just B screen. Got it.
Okay, I wasn't sure, because I usually don't listen to myself.
Same here. But Jim's gonna be... No. Beast is gonna be in the final stretch.
Yep. Green Goblin. Oh my god. Night vision activated.
Green Goblin has taken over. Where's Spider-Man when you need him? Alright?
He's too busy getting harassed by the Daily No. What is the newspaper place in Spider-Man?
Oh my gosh, that's a Dorito.
Yep. Okay, yeah, the Daily Bug.
Bugle.
Because I know Daily Planet is
Superman. But thank you, yeah, the Daily Bugle.
Oh my god, Buggle. We did get a few bugs, and a required bug, so...
Oh no, he's shooting Minda!
She's protected from the true evil of the game. The evil forces of Link.
And, extra Doritos. We're getting extra Doritos, too.
And that is Zelda, the Ganon down. We will be now going to Beast Ganon.
Yes.
I know everyone loves getting their emails during this time, so it's best to go check up on those right now.
Yep. Better get your client up, like, there it is. Ganondorf loves to send his emails out. Bewildebeest Ganon, yes. A jump slash into a mortal draw, you'd love to see it. That instantly...
Oh, guys, it's a 2 cycle here. I'm
Yep.
not sure why he's checking things.
Cheese! Probably for the key.
Oh,
Sure.
that's a creative 2 cycle. I should incorporate that.
Yes. That was a very short email. But that is fine. Oh no, the Green Lantern has taken over Ganondorf! I thought this was Legend of Zelda, not DC.
Was he looking for key?
I think so. One more. Actually,
I know that he was derusting a little bit because he was having some issues recently. And we got Beast Ganon, or rather Horseback Ganon, and there goes Horseback Ganon.
Yep. This might actually be a sub 150.
It definitely is.
Close to us to 148.
Yeah.
Well, Green Lantern is DC. Green Goblin is Marvel.
Marvel.
Know your
Yeah.
greenies.
No, you're greenies. uh,
Link's also green, but he's from Nintendo.
but yeah, that's
This
one.
is going to be very quick.
Yep.
All right, one more hit.
Easy.
And plunging the sword through Ganondorf, finishing with a time of 1 hour, 48 minutes, and 40 seconds. GG's.
I was not far off the mark when I said 149. Not at
Yep.
all. 'Cause I was really close to that. And dang, that was fast.
It really was. But do not think this ends here, because we still have quite a few matches in the lower bracket, and we have one in the winner's final bracket.
Yep.
And what an intense winner's final it is. Between Beast and Gymnast.
Yeah. I want to see how close that one becomes.
Yeah. And GG's, Beast.
Hello and GG's. Yeah, we're in time for another Eyes of Yeto moment.
Yes.
Mic muted.
Oh yeah, thanks. Perfect timing, seeing Eyes of Yeto.
Yes, yes indeed.
It's the best way to end a seed.
That's I think I've had at least two, maybe three. It feels like more seeds in this whole tournament that have had Baron Snow Peak at the end, and the boss key was one of the first couple of checks.
Yep, I know that feeling all too well.
It happens every time, and I don't understand why.
They just want you to get out of Snow Peak Ruins as fast as possible.
I guess.
To see Eyes of Yeto.
Yeah, that's fair. All logic should be directed towards the Eyes of Yeto.
Of course.
Eyes of Yeto on bingo card when? Yeah, that ended up being pretty close. Like, ultimately, the difference came
Was
down
Great Bridge.
to Great Bridge, and there was also Rafa had the wooden sword going into the Star-Lord fight, which kind of hurt a bit. Yeah, it sucks having to fight with the wooden sword.
Yeah. Honestly,
I think I've only ever had one seed where it hard required a wooden sword fight against him.
If I had been going into Stallard with a wooden sword, I would have considered getting Uku, but it probably wouldn't be worth it.
True.
But yeah, I think the seed mostly kind of wrote itself in a way. Like, it wasn't too bad with the logic.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as we saw the fishing rod and the ball and chain, it was like, oh, that's actually really nice to find that early on.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Charlotte to have anything. I was 3 rupees short when I got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seed was pretty straightforward. I at the end, I was missing Zora armor and the second claw shot, and they were unhinted. So that could have been a long search, but...
Yeah, I mean, the only thing we knew in the booth was that the other claw was claw locked. That's kind of about it.
And with that
Because
Zora
of the
armor,
path hint.
Wait,
and with that
because of
Zora
what hint?
armor,
The Kakariko path to Morpheal hint was claw shot.
Oh.
That was
Wait,
the
so
only
why
thing
was that
we
claw
knew.
locked?
The other claw had to be claw locked because the claw shot in Kakariko Gorge's path to Morpheal.
Right.
If it had been for Argarok, which wasn't this seed, but it could have been ambiguous. But because it's specifically for Morpheal, that meant that the other claw had to be locked behind that one.
Oh.
And I mean, it was, technically, given that the entirety of Lakebed Temple was locked behind the claw shot.
Yeah, that's true.
It was really nice to see, like, a go mode for that, too.
Yeah. And a really fast go mode, too. No crazy E-hunt right at the end.
Yeah. I think the biggest mistake I made this seed was doing that one check in South Desert. I just mixed
Rafa
up.
made it, too.
Oh, the exact same check?
The
Yep.
exact same
Huh.
check. So don't worry. Both of y'all made it.
Yeah. It takes
It's
unfortunately-
understandable.
I just mixed up north and south. Like, I didn't forget the hint. I just mixed up which side was north and which side was south. Which is
enough.
unusual. Usually I forget the hint.
Yeah. It is what it is. But at least both of y'all just remembered and stopped doing Southern Desert checks.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have felt a lot stupider if I had gotten all the way to the lone chest on the opposite side before realizing.
But yeah, we just really wanted to see all the spiders. We don't get to see them very often when Southern Desert's foolish.
Yeah.
But yeah, the two swords in Lakebed. Obviously, we'll never find out what's in the west, but I'm pretty sure one of that other sword's in there.
Yeah.
Because Rafa did do like the Deku Toad loop, and it yielded nothing.
Hmm.
So ultimately, it was just the drop, like the bridge, and then just west side. But we aren't doing west when we already have like all the swords we need. After all, Zant isn't required in these settings. Otherwise, actually, if Zant was required, you could theoretically get a path sword hint because it only, it could hint to 2 or 3 swords, or it could hint to all 4 of them by coincidence. But that's not guaranteed as a thing. Although you're never gonna get that without really going outside of the hint distribution scope on that one.
Well, we know your next opponent will be Gymnast, so it'll be quite a heck of a show for that, for the winner's final.
Yeah, Jim seems
Yeah.
pretty good at this.
Yeah, he really does.
I feel like
I feel like he's kind of good at everything. I've seen him playing every Zelda game I can imagine.
he
but
does
yeah.
play a fair amount of Zelda, that guy.
Truly.
Yeah, should be fun.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be real close between the two of you.
I think it'll depend entirely on the seed. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm not really that good at rando. I'm just kind of fast at playing the game. So like I end up doing more checks than I think. I don't know about this one because I haven't seen it, but I think in every other match I've done more checks than my opponents. So it's like I'm playing
Yeah.
worse. But
In this
got the
case, I
execution
actually
advantage.
think Rafa actually did more. Because he
Okay.
did South Castletown as well. And that was kind of the only thing different between you two is like
oh,
South
did a
Castletown.
second trip there. 'Cause I did one trip there.
No, he did. He got it on the first trip because he actually got Claw fairly early.
Oh yeah, okay.
And he was in Desert like super early because he got Claw like pretty quickly. He like finished before the 50-minute mark for the first dungeon.
Wow. Wait, finished a dungeon within 15 minutes of starting?
50. I mean,
Oh, 50,
he was
50.
he was running in at around like the 30 or the 40ish minute mark, something like that.
I'll be curious to watch this one back. I've watched back all my other matches so far, and I always learn something just from what the other person did.
Yeah, it just was an unfortunate hunt for like that Zora armor, because that could have been anywhere.
Yeah.
There's nothing really pointing it anywhere else, because that claw already fulfills Pathol on its own. But it ended up being claw locked, surprisingly enough, so...
It just meant that that lake bed basically became a hotspot.
Yeah. But that was a good seed overall, like a good race between you two.
I was hoping to roll a stinker. I did not get to roll one. I thought it would be a little more. It would be my second seed I've ever rolled. First one was a jet. This one was
Also a
sort
jet.
of a jet. Yeah.
It's a jet for this dungeon layout, yeah.
Those was that 2 vanilla items? Like French vanilla?
French
There was a
vanilla,
spinner?
yeah, there was a spinner and there was a claw.
That's pretty funny. Does that happen often?
Not often. Not a lot. I've gotten... Lakebed double claw is something that happens sometimes.
I see.
But, spinner, not quite as often. I've had a couple French vanilla and even vanilla spinners, but no, it's not super often with spinner.
Alright, we're just waiting for Rafa to finish here on restream. As you guys might not know, there's a 10-minute delay. Out of respect for Rafa, I'm not gonna just close the stream and end and send it over. So I hope you guys don't mind.
I don't mind.
But showcase both our runners. Really close race.
But the grasshopper and Lake managed to be the fishing rod.
Oh man, it felt really dumb learning that the bug from Orden was useless. Everything in Orden was totally useless.
It really was.
I was excited to go there for once because I got fishing rod and lantern so early, so I could actually full clear it. But then it's just totally useless.
Yeah, I know that feeling. I do the same thing. I definitely have done the same thing. It just sucks I didn't have anything this time around.
Yeah.
Let's horseback down for Rafa.
It should be about another minute from now. Because the cutscene takes longer than the actual fight.
Yeah. But I was pretty happy seeing Charlo required. I sometimes get him required for something when I'm doing my all sanity seeds, but not often do I see him required in standard.
Something else I'd like to mention as soon as Rafa finishes. Also, Beast, you got a PB for this season. How do you feel about that?
Oh, yay! I think my PB for these settings is a 144. It's lower than this, but
I see.
I
So
remember, I thought it was like
racing
136, something like that.
I've never had that low.
Yeah, because I only ever got like a 142 out of dumb luck because the seed just gave me everything in my natural routing, but that never happened again.
GG, Rafa.
Yeah, so that's 2 race room PBs in the same game. So that would be a race room PB for Rafa as well. So that's pretty cool. But yeah. I will go ahead. If anybody in chat has any questions, or do you guys still want to ask questions? Go ahead and throw this over to probably ZSR2, maybe ZSR1. No, ZSR1's like done. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to ZSR2. Unless you guys you want to ask any more questions?
Nah. I mean, the only question I would have is where's Slingshot, but I don't think anyone would know that one.
I don't
Don't
have
care.
access to the spoiler log. It's got to be an admin. They can't do anything.
Time to ask Isaac about that one.
Yeah, it's very important.
Yes.
Actually, I think only Lunar, actually, Isaac may be able to. That'd be funny if it was actually the case, if it was underwater going on the whole time.
All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna switch over to the end screen. Everybody, take care, and thank you so much for watching. See you again soon.
See you all later.
Bye.
See ya.